I'm going to take you on the road to Hana, which is in Maui. And it technically starts in Kahula, but many consider Paia Town the first official stop on the road to Hana. This is the best place to grab some gas. Make sure you're gassed up and grab a cup of coffee and some snacks because you're going to need them. So the big thing about the road to Hana, it's famous for its challenging driving conditions. The road's narrow, it's winding, it requires drivers to be alert and cautious. A majority of the bridges you'll encounter are only a one lane, so it makes the driving a little tricky and slow at times. The road to Hana is famous for its stunning natural beauty and the many unique stops along the way, which I'll have lots of videos on different areas that we stop. This is just the actual road trip. So probably for the first half hour, it was just this, trees, flat land. This is mile marker 0. And that's me and Dinah. We just can't believe that we're on the road to Hana and about to drive this thing. Our first stop was Honolulu Bay. And we couldn't get down here because it was just a dirt road and we didn't have a 4x4. Alright, this is Honolulu Bay. And this is one of the pretty much famous black sand beaches. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it's all about. What are you doing? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Yep, Diana got busted. I had no idea she was hanging on the edge of a cliff. But this is the outlook. It's beautiful up here. These right here are the rainbow trees, and I'm going to have a whole video on these. They're the neatest trees that I've ever seen. So I look in my rearview mirror and there's my old Charger. So I had to throw that in there. So not only do we have to worry about winding roads, we have to worry about falling rocks. At about mile marker 16, we ran into the Kenai Peninsula. Low-lying peninsula was once home to a taro-producing Hawaiian village in the 19th century. Unfortunately, a tsunami in 1946 almost completely destroyed the whole thing. But they do still have one thing left there, and that's the church. They are rebuilding it, and then it's got some buildings and houses. You're also going to find Auntie Sandy's around, banana bread and smoothies shop there. As we get a little further into the road, we are seeing more waterfalls. This is the Three Bears waterfall. And the higher we get, the narrower the roads are, and the more times we have to pull off to let passing cars by. The road to Hana is one of the most dangerous roads in the country. While the road is better paved and well marked compared to the road 50 years ago, the 46 one-lane bridges, cliff edges, lack of a shoulder, and 620 curves make the road a tough drive. And yes, I am video recording while I was driving this. Now, I gotta tell you, the roads in Kentucky, up in the mountains, Daniel Boone National Forest, are very similar to this, so I didn't really have a problem driving these roads. But when I asked Diana if she wanted to take over, she said, "Oh no, you're doing a fine job." I thought she might have wanted to drive a little bit. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't mind driving. So there are some etiquette tips for anybody that's driving the road to Hana. Make sure that you let the local residents pass. Like if you can pull over, they're behind you, pull over and let them pass because they know the roads better and they're pretty quick about going through everywhere. Make sure when you're pulling over, you don't park illegally and make sure you respect the private properties because there's a lot of them on this road. So the road to Hana is 52 miles from Kahului to Hana. The drive takes about 2.5 hours non-stop. So it took us probably about 4 hours to get here at this point, halfway to Hana. Of course, we had to get some famous banana bread and a pineapple smoothie. Oh man, was that ever good. So at this point, we decided to go ahead and turn around and head back over to Kahului.
Everyone saw that.
We wanted to try to catch the sunset at Hupika Beach, and we heard the turtles were down there in the evening too. So on the way back, we caught this really awesome rainbow, and it was just as clear as day. It was so awesome. There's a lot of rainbows on the island. That's one thing I did notice. So these rainbows stayed here for quite a while, and we actually stayed and then we watched it dissipate. So if you're going to drive the road to Hana, just make sure that you're careful and you respect the locals. And I would download that guide along app. It was real helpful. So, or you can use your Google Maps too. And here's a little roadside area that we found and Diana went investigating. I hope you enjoyed my video on the road to Hana and all of the wonderful sights and cliff sides and waterfalls. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And remember, it's up to you to make it fun and make it yours. We'll see you the next time.